Controversy surrounds Orange County with Judge Kelly's decision. We have the details.
Furry friends and reptiles unite for one fun OC weekend.
Are you an Angel fan tired of traffic? We have an express solution. Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Around and About Orange County News. I am Juan Carlos Carrillo.
And I'm Pedro Gomez. Welcome to the show.
All eyes are on Judge Mark Kelly. Our reporter Janet Duran attended the press conference to bring us the details.
A campaign has been announced by 3 California county supervisors to recall Judge Mark Kelly, who sentenced 90-year-old Kevin Rojano Nieto 10 years in prison, rather than the state mandatory minimum of 25 years, for sodomizing a 3-year-old girl who is his relative. Judge Kelly has been on the bench since 2000, but this case has sparked outrage in many, due to the manner he handled the case, stating, "Although serious and despicable, this does not compare to a situation where a pedophilic child predator preys on an innocent child." Judge Kelly went on to write, "Mr. Rojano did not seek out or stalk the victim. He inexplicably became sexually aroused but did not appear to consciously intend to harm the victim when he sexually assaulted her." A press conference was held by Orange County Board of Supervisors Chairman Todd Spitzer.
How dare a sworn member of the judiciary tell the family and through their family a 3-year-old child that the sodomy was not brutal?
County Supervisor and Vice Chairwoman Lisa Bartlett.
Quite simply, this is an illegal sentence by Judge Kelly. This is the latest example of the weakening of California's public safety system.
And Supervisor Sean Nelson.
Of, in this case, what is essentially a baby, that there is no acceptable mitigation allowed.
Meanwhile, social media activists have pressed their own campaigns against the judge, including a Facebook page urging the judge's removal, which has gathered more than 15,000 likes. And this great controversy to remove Judge Mark Kelly from his stand will not stop here. Reporting for Around and About Orange County News, I'm Jeanette Duran.
As the story unfolds, we will continue to bring you the latest details. Early Wednesday morning, a man was injured by gunfire at a Buena Park Motel 6 in the 7000 block of Valley View Street. Buena Park police officers responded to multiple reports of gunshots at around 1:20 a.m. A male victim was found shot and transported to the UCI Medical Center for surgery. The motel was evacuated, no witnesses were available, and no suspects were immediately found. Anyone with information about this shooting is asked to please call 714-562-3992.
The admin of the crisis-mired Orange County District Attorney's Office has came out of the courtroom and onto the streets. Protesters gathered outside the OC Superior Court calling for Tony Rakakis and his crew to be held accountable. At least 36 protesters were lined up along the front of the Central Justice Center in Santa Ana, holding hand-made signs with slogans like, "Who prosecutes the OCDA?" and "OCDA, you don't represent us." The activists, along with family members of the people killed in officer-involved shootings, also held a mock funeral carrying a black cardboard coffin with the names of those killed written on it. The activists called to investigate and pull fundings from all corrupt DAs. A street fight between 4 people and Stanton was caught by a dash camera early Sunday morning. 2 suspects, Mauricio Gonzalez and Aaron Guardado, attacked two other men at about 3:30 a.m. in 10200 block of the Beach Boulevard. One of the suspects was armed with a screwdriver. Orange County Sheriff's deputies quickly arrived and broke up the fight. Both suspects were arrested for assault with a deadly weapon. It was unclear what started the fight.
Looking for fresh fruits and vegetables? Well, our reporter Erica Vasquez went out to the local farmers market and got us an insight on what the customers are saying about the market.
Organic local products seem to be growing as the new it thing, and the downtown Santa Ana Farmers Market definitely promotes it. Every Thursday evening from 4 to 8 p.m., dozens of people travel on down to the center of Santa Ana right in front of the Yost Theater. We had the honor to speak to the founder of the market, and here's what she had to say.
We launched at the end of March last year, March 27th. Basically, the intention for the market too is to not only be a resource for food access for the community, but to be a platform for small farms and startup food businesses. I mean, every week I'm learning something new and learning more about what's available in the community, what we need to have in the community.
Many people seem to enjoy coming here to buy good quality produce, as much as the vendors enjoy providing products for the consumers.
The peppermint patchouli, this one's one of my favorites. Peppermint patchouli. It's earthy and it's invigorating in the shower, so that one's one of the best sellers.
I have really sensitive skin, so I like the oatmeal soap.
Okay.
No essential oils in it, it's just oatmeal, coconut oil, and olive oil.
We were able to talk to some of the local shoppers that come to the market, and here's what they had to say.
I'd rather get it from here because, coming here is much closer. So, both are convenient, but I prefer to get it from the market. I really like Bread Artesian Bakery because the baker himself is from France. So, it couldn't be any more genuine, I think, than that.
I believe the farmers market is having a really good impact on the community. I think it's helping the community grow in a positive direction. It's creating a lot of opportunities for smaller businesses to grow in the area.
As you can see, many locals as well as people coming from out of town enjoy coming to the farmers market, not only for their produce, but for their atmosphere as well. Reporting from around and about Orange County News, I'm Erica Vasquez.
Well, it sure does look like a great time. There's nothing better than buying your fruits and vegetables with live music. Thank you, Erica. A Fullerton Union High School senior has been accepted to all 8 Ivy League schools. Along with the Ivy League schools, Fernando Rojas also got accepted to Stanford, UC Irvine, and Cal State Fullerton. Rojas says he hasn't made a decision yet, but has narrowed down his list of colleges to Harvard and Yale. He plans to study international law in college.
KidWorks of Santa Ana held an event for kids to enjoy. Our kid reporter, Adan Servin, has a story.
A few days early this year by KidWorks of Santa Ana. The day was to believe in the power to change a single life. The event is to provide kids hope to a bright future instead of them facing crime, poverty, or violence. We spoke to one of the community organizers from KidWorks.
It's an opportunity for building community. It's bringing the resources that people want to learn about to the street, basicly, so that people that live around here in the neighborhoods, that they can actually have access or be exposed to that information, and more importantly, just having a day to celebrate Dia de los Niños, What the organizers did, which was, for example, provide fun activities. They provide free popcorn. They provide food, and so games, entertainment. So it's a good day for a family event.
Like Abel said, there were many fun-filled activities for the family to enjoy, as well as booths for the kids to learn. Some of the booths were educational, like learning about what to do when you're alone. And they were also handing out free books to read for the kids. One of the booths we went to showed us how many sugar cubes are in a soda can.
Coke has 39 grams of sugar,
Ideally, for a person, a woman and a man want to have between 25 to 35 grams per day. So that's without counting all the other sugars that we're having from all the other foods, okay? And so Coke, when you drink Coke, the sugar is not the same type of sugar that you find in fruit. Fruit comes with water, comes with fiber, comes with vitamins and minerals. When you're actually drinking Coke, it's just a sugar that's very easily absorbed. Your body reacts right away and it starts to go into fat storing mode. Like, okay, I need to do something because this sugar is just kind of impacting my body so fast.
Dia de los Niños was celebrated today here in Murder Street in Santa Ana. Whether it's playing games, being a firefighter for a day, listening to music, or eating popcorn. In Santa Ana, Alan Serene, around and about Orange County News. Back to you in the studio.
That sure looked like a fun. If you would like more information, visit the website www.kidsworksonline.com. The Egyptian goose with the arrow in its neck, seen wandering the Anaheim Hills area, was taken into custody by Orange County Animal Care. The arrow missed all vital organs, but the goose died after surgery at an animal hospital in Lake Forest. The incident is being investigated as an animal cruelty case. Anyone with information is urged to call Orange County Animal Care at 714-935-6848. The world of entertainment offered a lot of stories for our reporters to cover. Our host, Alex Lopez. Will you share them with you?
Hey there, my name is Alex Lopez. No time to spare, let's get right into it. Our reporter, Claudia Buccio, guides us through drawings and theories joined by the magic of a pencil. Well, actually the talented students of Santa Ana College. Let's see the story.
Have you ever thought of what Picasso and Einstein would do if they met at a bar? Well, actor Steve Martin had the spectacular idea of creating a comedy out of this called Picasso at the Lapide Agile. Santa Ana College's theater department adapted it into a memorable production.
First time as guest director here, it was fantastic. The production team and the department leaders here, as well as really generous actors and performers and students that were part of the production. It was a real treat, real pleasure.
Well, it's one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready now, go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue suede.
The stage was greatly designed according to the time period, situation, and location. Both on-stage and backstage crews took their job seriously in creating art.
I think my character got to have a lot of levels because sort of the rock of the whole show, seeing as I'm the bar owner. So I have to really interact with all of the other characters who come in. I have to notice people coming in and out. So the having to be aware of all of my surroundings and everything is one of my favorite parts.
And yeah, mine is crazy, and he's nuts, and he's a salesman. He's a crazy salesman, and I love it. He's just fun. He's perfect for me. That was a perfect role for me. Yeah.
Coconuts!
The audience was very excited and satisfied with the play. They all laughed and awed with the great performances that were put together. Once the play concluded, the actors interacted with the spectators through a Q&A session. Science or art? Art or science? Or hey, how about both? This play was able to bring amazing characters back to life, such as Pablo Picasso, Albert Einstein, or even Elvis Presley. I'm Claudia Buccio, reporting from Santa Ana for Around and About Orange County News.
That sure was some great comedy. I wish I would have been there. No more superheroes for Orange County. WonderCon's organizers announced on Monday that the actual comic book, fiction and pop culture convention will move to the Los Angeles Convention Center in 2016. Conflicts with desired booking dates and available space at the Anaheim Convention Center fueled the move to Los Angeles. It's unfortunate that the popular event won't be in Anaheim in 2016, but at least people will have an excuse to go to LA. Now, taking us to a universe filled with heroes and excitement, our reporter, Juan, was on site and tells us all about it.
I heard that legends would be gathering here in this county, and it didn't take me long to find a sign pointing me in the right direction. The Honda Center would be having the show Marvel Universe Live. This would feature several heroes as well as villains from many storylines published by Marvel. It didn't take me long to find fans cosplaying as the iconic Spider-Man. In fact, one became his children's very own hero.
No idea. I'm not your typical comic book guy, so I'm here for my son's interest. So I'm kind of curious to see what it's all about. So he just got into Spider-Man in the last couple of weeks. He had a Spider-Man themed birthday party, and we decided we'd top it all off with coming here today.
Although not all were disguised, the rest of the fans were no less enthusiastic. And can you tell us what you're expecting to see in the show today?
Oh my gosh, I'm really excited to see Captain America. He's like my favorite. Oh my gosh, he's just amazing.
They're always been making new comics. I hope they keep making the movies. I kind of hope they keep the timeline going too. I feel like they just got started, you know. But you also got to look at a lot of these characters are under multi-picture deals. Like Winter Soldier character, he signed a 9-picture deal. This is only going to be his 3rd movie coming up, so. You know.
Reporting here for Around and About Orange County News, this is Juan Carlos Carrillo from the city of Anaheim to the call of Avengers Assemble!
That was amazing, Juan. We are certain those who attended loved it. There will be no disturbance in the Force when fans of the space movie franchise from a galaxy far, far away comes to the Anaheim Convention Center this weekend. Lucasfilm's 4-day Star Wars celebration kicks off today until Sunday, April 19th. Organizers are estimating the 10th Star Wars fan convention will draw more than 100,000 people. It is expected that Director J.J. Abrams will kick off the celebration. Tickets are still available if you want to attend. May the Force be with you. Back to the desk we shall go.
Oh, thank you, Alex. That was amazing. But something that's not so much is job walk-offs by UC doctors spread to Southern California on Saturday, April 11, as physicians and dentists at university student health centers went on strike. Picket lines went up at UCLA, UC Irvine, UC Riverside, UC Santa Barbara, and UC San Diego as the strike spread from UC campuses in the Bay Area and Central Valley. According to the union, the one-day labor action in January was not enough to convince the UC to bargain in good faith. On brighter news, the Pet Expo had all things furry and fun. Our reporter Janet Duran gives us the story.
America's Family Pet Expo has once again made its way to the OC Fairgrounds in Costa Mesa. And just like every year before, they made no exception to give everyone a great experience. The expo featured about 1,000 exhibiting companies, 3,000 booths, and more than 3,000 new products. The event is designed to attract people of all ages. They have something fun for everyone. The kids are able to pet animals, ride horses, and win prizes. There is food stands, and of course, beer for the adults. They have scheduled shows like Splash Dogs, in which dogs splash into water to test their jumping skills. They also have a pig race, which to my surprise, were not pigs, they were chihuahuas. The event is also designed to help inform and educate current and future pet owners on how to properly take care of their pets, as well as introduce them to latest pet trends. One of the main purposes of the Pet Expo is so people can have the chance to leave with a new best friend.
It's a great way to have people meet and find and see dogs that they maybe wouldn't see otherwise. I think everyone should come here to the expo as frequent as they can and adopt a dog from a rescue or a shelter, because there's just so many loving pets out there and they need homes.
So whether you're coming to adopt a dog or just to have a good time, the Pet Expo has this and much more to offer. Reporting for Round and About Orange County News, I'm Jeanette Duran.
Looks like you had a blast. But I have to ask, was that a dog? It looked more like a bear. Well, anyways. More than a year after a magnitude 5.1 earthquake rocked the North Orange County, hundreds of students are one step closer to finally returning to Fanning Elementary School in Brea. The earthquake knocked loose asbestos at the school, damaged 20 classrooms, and forced its closure, which disrupted the lives of more than 400 students. Principal Susan Metcalf expects students will be able to return to Fanning by the end of the month. Now, we'll pass over to Akira Ando, where he will fill you in on all the latest sports news.
Hello everyone, my name is Akira Ando. Let's see what news stories I have for you today. All aboard the Angel Express. Are you tired of the hustle and bustle of driving to the Angel Stadium? You need not worry. Alex Lopez has the solution.
Calling all Angel fans. Have you ever tried to go to Angel Stadium to have a stress-free night of good baseball fun, but have Southern California traffic put a damper on those plans? Well, you are in luck. Next time you decide to go support your defending American League West Division champions, leave the drive-in to the Angel Express and skip the hassles of OC traffic. Not only will you have a stress-free experience, you will be among your fellow brothers and sisters in red.
A whole group of Angel fans long before the game that are getting on a train together, wearing Angel red, excited about the game, talking about who's pitching that night. So it really builds the fan base, and it's this convenient, easy way to get to the game. Last year we had 44,000 people that hopped aboard the special Metrolink train to get to the station, and we see that excitement building year after year. We hope to break that record again this year.
The Angel Express is just one of those things you just can't live without, and it's also fun for the whole family.
Angel!
The Angel Express runs all Angel weeknight home games. Tickets may be purchased at Metrolink Station ticket vending machines by selecting special ticket options. Well, this is it. Opening day is underway. Now, here's the deal. Now, you could watch Angel baseball on your television at home, or you can be, well, in the same boat, train, as your fellow Angel fans. Reporting from Anaheim for Roundabout Orange County News, I'm Alex Lopez.
Thanks, Alex. Now I need not worry when I go cheerful for the boys in red. Up, and away for the 522nd time, Albert Pujols sent it long distance. With his latest homer, the Angels' first baseman moved into 18th place on the all-time Major League Baseball home run list. This gem came in the first inning of the Sunday's game against the Kansas City Royals' Yandel O'Ventura. Number 522 moved Pujols ahead of Willie McCovey, Ted Williams, and Frank Thomas. Next up is Jimmy Fox with 534. The only higher active player is Alex Rodriguez at 655. Each stroke breaks a new boundary. Those swimmers are special in every sense of the word. Let's see the splashing story that our reporter Claudia Buccio prepared for us at the Rio Rehab Center.
The Rio Rehab Center has different water exercise programs, such as water aerobics, aqua zumba, persistence, and many more. The center is training one of the 7 Special Olympics teams of Orange County.
Right now, we basically, because I have a lot of volunteer coaches, we can kind of, work on the swimming skills, but mostly we work with whatever skills they have and build onto that.
The team participates in different regional, state, and national competitions, which will be taking place later in this month and in May. dedication, and support is a very important motivation for these great swimmers. Each member of the team has a different condition, but being involved with sports has allowed him or her improve in both personal and social terms.
Verbal, so he has to really attend to directions. His receptive language has improved a whole lot. And he also has a condition called dyspraxia, which is coordination of his gross motor movements. So like doing two movements at the same time, like arms and legs, has been really difficult. But his coach, who does swimming lessons here, has worked with him. And he's now able to do all of those movements. And it's kind of been really compatible with his physical therapy that he gets for his other therapy.
The center is open to volunteers who want to help these athletes reach their goals and improve their skills. It requires time and passion of all the team, but the results are very rewarding. The Rio Rehab Center's coaches and volunteers make sure that these Special Olympians receive the training that they need in a joyful way. I'm Claudia Buccio, reporting from Orange for Around and About Orange County News.
If you want to become involved or just learn more about the center, you can go to their website www.riorehab.org. This is a time to which DAC GM Bob Murray has pointed an entire season. This is a moment that Coach Boudreau has navigated his team through an 82-game grind towards doing so again with remarkable success. Game 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs finally arrived Thursday night for the Ducks, who will open their first round series against the upstart Winnipeg Jets. That is all I have for you today. Let's go back to the desk with Juan Carlos and Pedro.
Thank you, Akira. Well, that concludes today's show for Around and About Orange County News. Make sure you check out our sister show, Noticiero Latino del Condado de Orange.
Don't forget to check us out on YouTube, AAAOCNLCO.com, Facebook, AAOC /NLCO.com. See you next time.